So welcome back to my channel. I've decided this week to do a little bit of a different video. I'm going to do a little cook with me. I cook and bake all the time, and because I'm pretty limited on what I can film at the minute, I thought that this would be the best option. Plus, what we're making is literally my favourite, probably my favourite food. Like, if I had to have one thing for the rest of my life, it'd probably be cinnamon buns. There was not many recipes that had grams as their form of measurement. A lot of it was in cups, so what I've kind of done is merged. There was one recipe in grams, but it didn't have all the ingredients that I wanted to use because I wanted to add in soft cheese in the icing. So I don't know, I've kind of made like a happy medium Amy recipe of the two, using all the ingredients that I want, and I've kind of guessed what the measurements will be. So if it's a success, I'll leave the recipe in the description box. The plan now is to basically make the dough. We're gonna crack on. I'm gonna have to make the I'm gonna have to make the dough in this beautiful trick or treat bowl. I'm using my laptop here as a little guide for the recipe, and obviously I've got my own as well. So let's crack on, let's make the cinnamon bun. For the dough, I've got caster sugar, salt, yeast, sachet, and plain flour. I've got an egg, 120 ml of water. I'm going to do 60 ml of oat milk, and then 40 grams of butter. Obviously I'll weigh out in a second. First of all, I'm going to mix these dry ingredients into my dough bowl. 100 grams of caster sugar in my little scales. 100. In it goes. Need to add the yeast. Add that in. Then it's meant to be a teaspoon of salt, but we've just got a little scruncher, so I'm just gonna scrunch a bit in there. And then the last thing is the flour. So I'm going to weigh out 350 grams of flour. Well, I'm going to weigh out 300 and add the 300 and weigh out another 50 and just keep it on the side in case the dough is not dry enough. 300. Right, I'm going to add that straight in. Probably meant to sift it in, but we haven't got a proper baking sieve. So in it goes. And then I'm going to weigh out the other 50. So set that aside. Then in a separate bowl, it's basically getting together the wet ingredients. It's 120 ml of water, which I have already popped out in a little jug. And then 60 ml of milk. That could be 50, 60. Add in the milk. So we want 40 grams of butter. 37, oh, so close. Right, I'm gonna add that in to the liquids, and basically I'm going to pop this in the microwave until the butter is completely melted, but there was a warning on the recipe that I did read saying make sure that it doesn't get to a point of boiling. You just need the butter to be completely melted. That took approximately a minute and a half in the microwave. I couldn't tell you what our microwave setting is, but yeah, it took it about a minute and a half. There was still a little bit of solid butter left, but what I did is just chopped it up whilst it was in the bowl and just let it sit and melt. The next step is to basically add the wet ingredients into the dry. But before I do that, I'm going to really quickly beat the egg into a jug. I'm just going to quickly beat that egg. So I have all my ingredients now. So what I'm going to do is add half of the heated mixture and a bit of the egg and mix that in, and then put the rest of the ingredients in. I'm only doing it half at a time purely because it's less messy to mix in, and I do that with everything. When I'm doing my cakes, I'll add a bit of egg and a bit of flour when you're mixing it into the butter and sugar mixture, just because it's less mess. Okay, I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients now. I've mixed all that in together. I'm going to come and show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's still a little bit sloppy. That's a gross word, isn't it? Sloppy. Now I'm going to slowly add in the extra 50 grams of flour. Obviously you can add more if necessary, but I'm just going to shake a little bit and mix it in a bit at a time until I'm happy with the consistency of the dough. It smells so good. Do you know what we should make, Cameron, one day? We could do it next week as well, actually. Now that we've got yeast, we could make our own pizza dough in the morning, let it rest all day, and then we could do like a little pizza night. I'm just going to pop in the rest of it, so that's the extra 50 completely added now. I still don't think it is dry enough, and that could be because I didn't gauge the milk quantity correctly, potentially. So I'm just going to add in a little bit extra plain flour. I finished my dough consistency, come and show you. This is what it looks like now. I actually had to add quite a lot of extra flour. I'm going to kind of gauge how much extra I've added in grams, and I'll leave that included in the amended recipe below. What I'm going to do now is knead the dough for 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to quickly lightly flour the bench. So I'm just going to keep kneading and folding. Don't actually know what kneading does, but
How do you get the air out of it?
do you want to Google it?
I think it's what gets the air out of it, and now when you have like the big hole.
Yeah.
The purpose of kneading a bread dough is to form gluten. The more you move around the flour, the more gluten you'll develop.
Oh.
This is very important for bread because the gluten meshes will hold the gases that the yeast produce.
Oh, so the more you knead it, the more it's going to rise. I have finished kneading the dough. I am going to pop it back into the bowl. Callum, shut up.
The bowl of the dough.
I'm going to cover it with a tea towel, and then I'm probably going to go put it in the airing cupboard because that's the warmest spot in the house, but anywhere that's warm will do. Tea towel generally generates heat by itself anyway. And I'll come back when, thank you Callum, I'll come back when the dough's done and we're gonna add the cinnamon and everything. We're back! Callum's just washing up and then he's gonna join. I just went and retrieved the baby. Look at that. Can you even see? It's huge. So I'm gonna flour the bench. We need the rolling pin, Cal. So we're aiming for a rectangle shape. 1 tablespoon, so we need 1 of these of butter. Can you get that for me?
Of butter?
Of butter? Yes. I'm so proud of this.
So it's finished first. So look, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon.
So yeah, in the blue bowl, if you want to do the rest of the filling, so we've done a tablespoon of butter melted, and then you mix together 2 tablespoons of caster sugar, 55 grams of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
55.
Perfect. And 2 tablespoons, 7 tablespoons of caster sugar. So we're going to take the melted butter, and I am going to pop this all over the paste. Well, it's not pastry, is it really?
The dough.
Basically, smooth it out just to create a sticky substance. Do you not think it smells like the pretzel stands?
Yeah, it smells like Mr. Pretzel.
Right, then literally going to shake that on. Do you want to do that? We might need a bit more. I might increase that recipe proportion slightly. That's it. Just try to be delicate with it, keep the air in the dough.
Should I get the tray?
What we want?
I have to heat up now.
Yeah, put the oven on now. So we're putting the oven onto 190 degrees. We haven't got any greaseproof paper, so we're gonna butter this and then flour it, which is a different form of greasing. Kind of shake it around and it clings to the butter. Right, so now we've got our little grease tin. If we pop these all in, so what you want to do, Cal?
You do.
Okay.
I'll put them up now.
Put them up, right, yeah. Got them all in the tray. Cover the tin with foil and rest in a warm place for about 90 minutes or until the rolls have doubled in size.
90 minutes.
Nice and tight around the edges. I'm going to pop that on the hob. So we're going to leave that for 90 minutes now. And then we're going to come back
So what's the time?
in 90. So now we're going to clear up and we'll be back again at 3. We have just retrieved the goods from the airing cupboard. Thank you. We've just retrieved the goods from the airing cupboard. Ah, doubled in size. They look so fluffy now. Imagine how big the bowl would be if we never... So come with me, we're going to put it in the oven. So we've got the oven onto 190. There, 190. It's a fan oven. Open it up. Nice and hot. And we're going to pop it in the centre of the oven. Now it says it should take 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm going to set the timer for 18 so I can have a look before it gets to 20, just in case. Look at these cuties. Oh. We're back. Time to make the icing for the top. Do you want to bring them over?
I want to eat them.
Right, can you get the butter in there? 1 tablespoon melted.
Do we need to weigh it?
Go on then.
How much?
60 grams. Well, do 70. So I've got the melted butter, 1 tablespoon of cream cheese, so I'm going to pop that in now. And then I'm going to add the ½ teaspoon of vanilla essence extract.
There's a lot of it.
½ teaspoon, what, of the vanilla? It's really strong.
Is it?
Let's smell that. You probably don't even think it smells like vanilla, is that strong? So you mix those 3 ingredients together. Put a little bit in, not all of it. Oh. Put quite a bit on it. It's getting there. Do you want to taste it?
I don't know. It's nice. It tastes soft cheese, isn't it?
It's nice. That's how I normally taste it when I put it on. So now we're going to just drizzle it over our little, oh God, I pulled it off, over our little babies. You ready?
I love the smell of that.
What, bacon or cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Yes.
I reckon that was going in the fridge or something.
Yeah. John is going to lose his mind. But look at them. We're trying it now. Oh, that's so good. You know what, that might be the best one I've ever eaten. That's a lot for me to say, I'm not being big-headed. That's finished, that's us done. Whoa!
No, see how soft it is.
Stop fingering me buns. Right, well that is us done. Here's the... Woo. I will leave the recipe with the amendments in the description box below, and in 2025 when I release my cookbook you can find it there too. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll be back soon with another video. Say bye. Bye.